Have you ever felt a quiet sigh escape your lips? A sense that something precious is slipping away? Even as you sit surrounded by what should be comfort and peace, does a subtle ache linger? Not in your joints, but deep within your spirit. A feeling that perhaps happiness, true vibrant happiness, is somehow just out of reach. It's a painful reality for far too many. This quiet erosion of joy, often caused not by external events, but by subtle, almost invisible choices we make every single day. We believe we're doing things right, or perhaps we're just going with the flow. Yet these unconscious habits can slowly, stealthily, destroy the very happiness we cherish. It's like a tiny leak in a boat, unnoticed at first, but eventually, it threatens to sink everything. The secret to rediscovering that boundless joy isn't in grand gestures or sudden transformations, but in recognizing and course-correcting these quiet mistakes. In this video, we'll uncover 5 shocking mistakes older people unknowingly make that silently chip away at their happiness. And more importantly, how you can easily avoid them. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you. A revelation that could change your outlook entirely. Let's dive right into the very first mistake. One that can cast a long, cold shadow over your golden years, retreating from the world and allowing isolation to become your constant companion. It's easy to do, isn't it? As life changes, as friends move on or pass away, as family becomes busy with their own lives, the world outside can sometimes feel less inviting, more daunting. You might find yourself saying, "Oh, I'm just tired today," or "It's too much trouble." When an invitation comes along, slowly, almost imperceptibly, your circle shrinks, your outings become fewer, and your world starts to feel smaller, confined within 4 walls. The painful reality of this mistake is a profound sense of loneliness, an ache that settles deep in your chest. Even when you're not consciously thinking about it, it can lead to feeling invisible, as if your presence no longer truly matters to anyone, which is a devastating thought. Think about it. Happiness thrives on connection. We are social beings, wired for interaction, for shared laughter, for the comfort of knowing someone cares. When we pull back, we starve that essential part of ourselves. The reasons for this retreat are varied and often understandable. Perhaps you've lost a beloved spouse or close friends, and the thought of rebuilding those social connections feels overwhelming. Maybe physical limitations make it harder to get out and about, or you feel a little less confident stepping into new situations. But here's the shocking truth: isolating yourself doesn't protect you from pain. It amplifies it. It creates a vacuum where joy and purpose once resided. Without regular interaction, our minds can become fixated on worries, our perspectives narrow, and our overall sense of well-being plummets. So, what's the actionable step here? It's about taking small, deliberate steps to re-engage, to gently push back against the tide of isolation. It doesn't mean you have to suddenly become the life of every party. Start small. If you have a neighbor you rarely speak to, offer a friendly wave or a quick chat about the weather. If you enjoy reading, explore local book clubs at your library or community center. Many places offer activities specifically for older adults, from gentle exercise classes to craft groups. Volunteering is another fantastic way to connect, because it gives you purpose and brings you into contact with like-minded people who share your values. You might find yourself helping at an animal shelter, a food bank, or even just reading to children at a local school. The act of contributing, combined with the social aspect, is incredibly powerful. Consider the story of John. After his wife passed away, John, a retired carpenter, found himself spending most of his days at home, watching television. He felt a deep emptiness, a lack of reason to even get dressed some mornings. His daughter eventually encouraged him to try a local walking group she saw advertised. John was hesitant, feeling awkward and out of place at first, but he decided to give it a try. Just once. The first walk was quiet, but he exchanged a few pleasantries. The second, he found himself laughing at a shared anecdote. Before he knew it, he had found a new group of friends, people who understood what he was going through, and who genuinely looked forward to seeing him. The simple act of stepping outside his door and joining that group not only got him moving, but reignited a spark of connection he thought he had lost forever. The key is consistency. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, keep showing up, keep reaching out, even embracing technology, like learning to video call family members or joining an online hobby group, can bridge distances and bring people closer. This brings us seamlessly to the second shocking mistake that silently erodes happiness, ignoring your body's whispers and neglecting your physical well-being. It's a common trap to fall into, especially as we age. We start to experience new aches, pains, or limitations, and it's all too easy to simply accept them as just part of getting older. We might think, well, I can't do what I used to, so why bother trying? This mindset leads to a sedentary lifestyle, less movement, and a gradual decline in strength and flexibility. The painful reality here is that neglecting your body doesn't just lead to physical discomfort. It profoundly impacts your mental and emotional state. Chronic aches, low energy, and the inability to perform simple daily tasks or enjoy activities you once loved can lead to frustration, dependence on others, and a deep sense of loss. It steals your independence and limits your world just as much as isolation does. The shocking truth is that many of the physical complaints we attribute solely to aging are often exacerbated, if not directly caused, by a lack of attention to our bodies. Our bodies are incredibly resilient, designed to move and adapt, but they need nurturing. When we ignore the subtle signals, the stiffness, the tiredness, the lingering pain, we allow minor issues to become major problems. We might stop walking regularly, opt for less nutritious foods, or skip those routine doctor's appointments. This can snowball, leading to weight gain, worsening conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, and a general feeling of being unwell, which naturally saps your happiness and zest for life. The mistaken belief is that once you reach a certain age, decline is inevitable, and there's little you can do about it. This simply isn't true. While some changes are unavoidable, a significant portion of our physical well-being, and therefore our happiness, remains firmly within our control.